In Canada, weather is more than small talk. It's a force that shapes our lives and national identity. From farmers in Saskatchewan to commuters in Toronto, we're all connected by the weather. It influences our choices, moods, and even our economy, from agriculture to tourism. Canadians are expert weather watchers, always preparing for what's next. As autumn deepens, the changing leaves and cooler air remind us of our bond with the land. This week's forecast guides everything from weekend hikes to winter prep. Our shared experience with weather unites us, making resilience and adaptation part of who we are. We celebrate every season from the first snowfall to the first warm day of spring. Our unique weather vocabulary, like taupe weather and Chinook, reflects this connection. In this video, we'll explore Canada's climate regions, seasons, and the weather events that define us. By understanding our weather, we learn to live safely and comfortably in this vast country. Let's dive into the fascinating world of Canadian weather. Canada's weather is as vast and varied as its landscape, stretching from the Pacific to the Atlantic and all the way up to the Arctic. The country's immense size means that no two regions experience the same climate, making Canada a land of weather extremes and surprises. The West Coast, especially British Columbia, is known for its mild temperatures and frequent rainfall, all thanks to the moderating influence of the Pacific Ocean. Lush green forests thrive here year-round, with winters that are wet rather than snowy, and summers that are pleasantly warm but rarely too hot. The prairies, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba, are famous for their dramatic weather swings with scorching hot summers, bitterly cold winters, and sudden storms that can sweep across the open plains in minutes. Central Canada, including Ontario and Quebec, is heavily influenced by the Great Lakes, which help moderate temperatures but also create unique weather patterns. Summers here are hot and humid, while winters can bring heavy snowfalls, especially from lake-effect storms that blanket cities and towns. Residents experience all four seasons in their full glory, from blooming springs to colorful autumns, icy winters, and vibrant summers. Atlantic Canada, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, PEI, and Newfoundland and Labrador is often foggy, windy, and wet, shaped by powerful ocean-driven storms and ever-changing maritime weather. The North, Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Nunavut faces some of the harshest conditions, with long, dark, and bitterly cold winters, and short, cool summers where the sun barely sets. Each region's climate shapes daily life, influencing everything from what we wear and how we travel, to the activities we enjoy throughout the year. Geography and weather are deeply linked in Canada, with mountains, lakes, and forests all playing a role in shaping local climates. Understanding these diverse regions is key to understanding why Canadian weather can change so quickly and dramatically. Whether you're on the stormy Atlantic coast, the windswept prairies, or the frozen tundra of the north, the weather forecast is always an important part of daily life and local culture. This incredible diversity is what makes Canadian weather so unique, challenging, and fascinating to experience. Let's take a closer look at how the seasons unfold across this vast and beautiful country, and discover what makes each region's climate truly special. In Canada, the seasons change with drama and beauty, painting the landscape with a vibrant palette throughout the year. Summer brings warmth and long days, perfect for swimming in cool lakes, gathering for backyard barbecues, and exploring the endless trails of Canadian nature. The air is filled with laughter, the scent of fresh-cut grass, and the buzz of outdoor festivals. In places like southern Ontario and the prairies, heat and humidity can soar above 30 degrees, making shade and ice cream essential companions. Autumn arrives with crisp air and brilliant leaves, a favorite time for hiking, cozy sweaters, and sipping hot drinks as the days grow shorter. Weather can swing from warm Indian summer days to the first frost or snow, reminding everyone that winter is just around the corner. Winter transforms the landscape into a snowy wonderland, blanketing forests and cities in white. Most of Canada sees months below freezing, with snow blanketing cities and countryside alike, turning daily life into a dance with the elements. Canadians embrace winter with skiing on powdery slopes, skating on outdoor rinks, and playing hockey on frozen ponds, a true national pastime. But they also prepare for blizzards and extreme cold, bundling up in layers and keeping shovels close at hand. Spring is a welcome renewal. Snow melts, birds return, and flowers bloom, bringing color and hope back to the land. The weather is unpredictable, sunny one day, snowing the next, keeping everyone on their toes. And flooding is a risk as snow melts, rivers swell, and communities work together to stay safe. Each season brings its own joys and challenges, shaping how Canadians live, work, and play. Canadians adapt, emerging from winter ready to enjoy the sun again, eager for picnics, patios, and the promise of summer. The cycle of seasons is central to life here, marking time and creating traditions that connect generations. Our weather shapes our routines, our culture, and our sense of home, influencing everything from food to festivals. That's the rhythm of Canadian life, a constant dance with nature and a celebration of change. Canadian weather stands out for its extremes and remarkable diversity, making it truly unique on the world stage. From coast to coast, no two regions experience the same conditions, and the weather can change in the blink of an eye. Snow is a defining feature, essential for our environment and a playground for winter sports. For many Canadians, winter means skiing, snowboarding, and building snow forts, turning the cold into a season of adventure and fun. Some regions, like the Rockies and Eastern Canada, see astonishing amounts of snow, sometimes measuring in meters. These heavy snowfalls can transform entire communities and create breathtaking winter wonderlands. On the West Coast, rain dominates, creating lush, temperate rainforests. The constant drizzle nourishes ancient forests and supports a unique ecosystem found nowhere else in the country. While much of Canada shivers, Vancouver might be mild and rainy, highlighting our regional contrasts. Here, umbrellas are more common than snow boots, and flowers can bloom in winter. The cold is legendary. Prairies in the north can plunge to -40 degrees or lower. These bone-chilling temperatures test even the hardiest residents and demand serious preparation. Canadians respect the cold, adapting homes, clothing, and routines to survive and thrive. Insulated houses, layered clothing, and hearty meals are all part of our winter survival toolkit. But we also face intense summer heat, especially in central Canada and the prairies. Temperatures can soar, and lakes become gathering places for swimming and relaxation. Heat waves can be as dangerous as cold snaps, straining power grids and health. Communities come together to help the vulnerable, showing the Canadian spirit in action. This land of contrasts, scorching summers, frigid winters, defines our relationship with nature. We learn to expect the unexpected and embrace every season. Our weather shapes our pride, resilience, and creativity. It inspires art, music, and stories that reflect our connection to the land. From blizzards to heat waves, Canadians are always ready for the next challenge. We prepare, adapt, and support each other through every storm and sunny day. The diversity of our weather is part of our national character. It brings us together, reminding us that we share this vast, ever-changing land. It's what makes living here both demanding and rewarding. Every season offers new experiences, challenges, and opportunities to connect with nature and each other. In Canada, you truly experience the full force of nature, sometimes all in a single week. That's what makes our weather so unforgettable. This week on the West Coast, Pacific moisture brings classic autumn rain to cities like Vancouver and Victoria. Expect several rainy days, mild highs around 12 to 14 degrees, and cool but not freezing nights. A raincoat and waterproof shoes are essentials. In the mountains, that rain turns to snow. Great news for ski resorts, but a warning for drivers to prepare for winter conditions. The mountains force moist ocean air to rise, creating heavy precipitation on the western slopes and drier conditions inland. This unique geography shapes the region's climate: wet on the coast, snowy in the mountains, and drier in the interior. West Coasters are used to gray, drizzly autumns, perfect for cozy cafes or forest walks. Outdoor activities continue, as long as you're dressed for the rain. Here, autumn's transition to winter is gentle, marked by steady, life-giving rain. On the prairies, this week starts with mild, sunny Indian summer days, perfect for finishing the harvest. But change is coming. A strong cold front will sweep in mid-week, dropping temperatures sharply. By week's end, highs will barely reach freezing, and nights will plunge below zero. Winds will make it feel even colder, and the first significant snow is likely. Prairie weather is famously extreme. 15 to 20 degree swings in a day are common. The first snowfall signals the end of autumn and the start of a long winter. Residents know to get winter gear and snow tires ready. The region's open landscape means nothing moderates the weather. Warm air from the south battles cold Arctic blasts. This week, winter winds. Prairie people are always prepared for sudden shifts. The forecast is a reminder: enjoy the warmth while it lasts, and be ready for the cold. That's life on the prairies. In central Canada, this week is a classic autumn, pleasant with highs of 10 to 15 degrees and cool, crisp nights. The Great Lakes keep temperatures moderate and add morning fog near the shorelines. Fall colors are at their peak, making it perfect for outdoor adventures. No major storms are expected. A high-pressure system brings calm, dry weather. Later in the week, a weak system may bring light showers but nothing significant. It's a quiet week, ideal for raking leaves and prepping gardens for winter. These gentle autumn days are a brief calm before winter's storms. Residents know to savor this in-between season. Soon, the snow and cold will arrive. For now, it's a perfect Canadian autumn. In Atlantic Canada, the powerful ocean drives a dynamic weather week. Expect rounds of rain and strong winds as low-pressure systems move up the coast. Gusty winds may disrupt ferries and bridges, while cool, damp air makes it feel colder than the thermometer reads. Fog is common along the coast, reducing visibility and making travel tricky. Fall storms, often called nor'easters, can bring heavy rain, high winds, and coastal flooding. This week, no hurricanes are expected, but the pattern is blustery and wet. The ocean's influence means the climate is rarely extreme, but always changeable. Atlantic Canadians are resilient, always watching the forecast and respecting the sea. The weather here is a dance between land and ocean, shaping both the landscape and the people. Living in Canada means being ready for anything the weather brings. In winter, that means warm coats, boots, and emergency kits in your car. For summer heat, stay hydrated, seek cool places, and never leave kids or pets in cars. Preparation is key. Know the signs of heat stroke or frostbite. Der kapper imser bopper mindi. Mandi endentaker jocker chucker copper. Road conditions before you travel. Modern technology makes it easy to stay informed with weather apps and alerts. Pay attention to warnings and follow official advice to stay safe. Understanding the forecast helps you make smart choices, from travel plans to what to wear. Embracing Canadian weather is about respect, preparation, and finding joy in every season. Our climate shapes our lives, but it also offers beauty and adventure. By being ready, we can enjoy everything from snowy forests to summer rains. In Canada, the weather is part of who we are.